Hi guys, and welcome back to a whole new video here on Chicken Addiction. Today I'm so excited to be creating a new video for you guys. Today we're doing something with the chickens, and this one's going to be a bit more informational, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to clip your bird's wings, because if they are constantly escaping out of their coop, and if they're just totally flying everywhere, and if you're getting worried about them getting caught by a predator, getting locked outside their coop at nighttime, or literally just escaping in general, this should hopefully be an answer or a solution to hopefully help. Some birds are really good at flying either way, so they may still be able to fly out of their coop if you clip their wings, but this should help it a little bit, and it should prevent it at least a little bit from happening. Happy holidays. It was just Christmas, so Merry Christmas to everyone who celebrated. I hope you guys had a great holiday season. Mine was really nice and relaxing and peaceful, and it was really just simple, and I think it was just amazing. And I don't know, I had a really good Christmas, so I hope you guys had a good Christmas as well. For those of you who celebrated, it's a beautiful winter wonderland right now. Conveniently, I already had a chicken escape out of her pen. This is the escape artist that escapes out of her coop the most, and this is Peaches, my Rhode Island Red. And there she is. She's going through a molt right now, so ignore her neck. I'm really happy to clip her feathers and teach you guys how to do the exact same thing. Okay, if you see me really concentrating in this vlog, I got this new high-tech gadget for Christmas that I'm so thankful for, and I'm so thankful for everything that I got this Christmas. But I got this cool high-tech gadget that's basically a tripod, a phone recorder, and it's basically supposed to make my videos less shaky. And I'm just super excited to be using this. So let me know if you have seen a difference in my vlog so far by using it, and make sure to do that by commenting down below. I think it's supposed to help, and I think it's gonna make my videos a lot better. It's probably gonna be a lot more easier to film too, because it's a little bit more controlling, but it can be a little bit difficult and confusing to use, so just bear with me. First things first, we need to of course grab the birds. I'm gonna mainly just focus on my chickens today. The ducks aren't that bad, and they honestly don't fly high enough to get out of the coop anyway, so I'm just gonna focus on the chickens because they're really bad. They are the major escape artists in the flock. So I have a few hens, and then I have 2 roosters, so I'm gonna kind of do everybody and just make sure everyone's all good and safe. So if you want to follow along, feel free to do so. We can clip their wings together. This does not hurt them. This is just a maintenance kind of thing. But our first hen that we are trying out today is Miss Poppy. She's the first one who gets her wings clipped. This breed is a Lavender Orpington, and she is huge for the expansion for Chicken Addiction and the whole 2021 expansion. Just a side note, this does not harm the bird. They hardly even feel it. If they are squirming, it's probably because they don't even want you to hold them. So honestly, they're not going to feel any sort of pain. This does not harm them. It's literally just trimming their feathers, and that is it. So I'm going to try and do editing to draw a diagram of where I do it, but basically I just hold the bird against me, and then I spread out her wing, and this is sometimes where they can get a bit feisty because they don't want you touching their wings. You just spread out their wingspan, and then you're going to cut these row of feathers right here. Sorry. These are their flight feathers, so you're going to want to cut right under the other feathers that are coming in. So right there. So basically these feathers separate easily, so you can know that this is not a flight feather, and this is where your flight feathers start. So it does not harm them. Don't worry about that. See, she's not even moving. You basically just trim right under those other feathers. And as far as maintenance goes, you may have to do this only once a year or a couple times a year. It really just depends on the bird and how much they molt, how much their feathers change. I obviously have to do Peaches again because she just keeps on escaping. But Miss Poppy is done. Okay, you're good to go, Poppy. Okay, I'm switching it up as far as size goes. This is Camille, one of my Nankin Bantams, and I have trimmed her before because she is a big escaper. So she's just super small. I'm super gentle with her. She has already had her wings clipped, as you can see. So I'm just gonna touch them up a little. She doesn't need as much as the others, but I'm just gonna touch her up a little, make sure that she's all good. And once again, we're only doing one side to make sure it's uneven for them to be able to fly. If you do 2 sides, that's making it even for them to fly again. Basically, I always do the right one. Okay, here we go with another Bantam. This is Hanny. She's a bit different, but she's still a Nankin Bantam. She's super cool. She has not been done before, but she escapes all the time, so I'm just super excited to make sure she can't escape anymore. So start on the right wing. As you can see, her feathers have not been touched before because look at how nice they are. And as you can see, they separate really, really nice on camera. So this one might be a good bird to do a diagram on. You're just going to cut these feathers right here. These are the flight feathers. As you can see, they separate from the other ones. And you're going to cut right under the rows up here. So, just going to go ahead. You may have to cut on an angle depending on how your bird's feathers are shaped. And she has some really, really beautiful feathers. I would just love for her to keep all her feathers because look how beautiful they are. But I mostly just care about her safety and I want her to be safe. So I'm just gonna do that. And then as you can see, it folds in. Can't even notice it. So it's honestly a really, really good thing to do. She has another beautiful side of feathers that she'll be keeping, all of them. So like, look how beautiful her feathers are. And this is their whole wingspan right here. So like I said, this is going to be a really, really good bird to do a diagram on. Fun fact, their flight feathers are usually different colors. So as you can see, these ones have a bit more black and these ones are a bit more orange. So the blackish ones are actually the flight feathers, and those are the ones that you are going to want to cut. Let's move on to some other feisty chickens. Okay, we finally have Miss Peaches. I think she is one that escapes the most along with the bantams. And then there's one other hen that constantly just escapes too. So Peaches usually tries to get out every single day, and I'm kind of done with it. So I'm going to help both of us out a little bit by trimming her wings and just doing a little bit of clipping. She's going through a really, really bad molt right now, so just excuse her neck. If I hold her at a different angle, it doesn't look as bad, but... Okay, so this is a Dixie chick, and she has to be the hen that escapes the most. So we're going to trim her feathers today. She is probably my most craziest bird. She hasn't been held that much. She's kind of crazy. So I'm just going to go ahead and do her beautiful iridescent feathers. It's not really picking up on camera that much, but they are really, really beautiful. So, and there we go. She has no flight feathers, which is good. Like I said, you may... So you may have to do this a few times in a year, or you may just have to do it once, but I think this is mainly just about your bird's safety and keeping them safe. I'm pretty sure you guys have it like down pat for now. She's the one I wanted to show the most because I'm constantly chasing after her and worrying about her, so at least she's all done now. Here's a little bit of the aftermath. Look at all of those gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous feathers. Our dogs love having feathers. So Remy's just having a heyday. But I know a lot of these feathers are super, super pretty, and a lot of you may be like, they were way too pretty to cut off, but basically this is for the bird's safety, and I'd much, much rather for my birds to be safer. The feathers are, I know, super beautiful, but I think this is more just the safety kind of management kind of part that needs to be remembered about the most, and I just think like safety is really important, especially when you have chickens, or if you live in a more like forest kind of area like I live in. Of course, predators are around a lot, so I just would much rather keep them a bit more safe, just by trimming out their flight feathers. And I'm sure you guys can agree, the feathers do grow back, so you may have to do this a few times a year or just once a year, but just make sure to keep on watching and see when the feathers do grow back or when the birds are starting to escape out of the pen again, because that may mean that you may have to cut their flight feathers once again. And I just want you guys to be aware that I'm not trying to cause harm to any of my birds. This is literally safety. It does not hurt them through the method I'm doing. I'm going to do a bit more research on how to clip duck wings to make sure it's kind of like the same kind of method. I'm gonna end the video out here because it's like way better lighting. It's not as crazy. There we go. And then I can actually hear myself talk because the ducks are telling me that they want food, so I have to also do that quickly. But I hope you guys learned something in today's video, and I hope this was helpful for you. I hope you guys have been enjoying my informational kind of series as well, and I hope this was helpful to you. If you are going to be using the method I featured in this video, please make sure to comment down below. Let me know how you liked the video, and I typically always respond to you guys, so If you kind of want to chat down below, leave a comment, and I totally appreciate all your support. Thank you guys so much for watching today. Please make sure to like this video if you liked it. Be subscribed if you are not yet subscribed to join the chicken addiction journey. And also make sure to hit that notification bell so you can get notified. As always, I will see you guys in the next video here on Chicken Addiction.